wife got me a boob cake and then forced these 22-year-old girls to do a sexy dance for me in front of a crowd. And I'm just sat here in the chair like, fuck.
My chunga's a French wife.
Bene.
I am the devil, and don't you forget it.
You're a whore with a mustache.
I take sketch comedy very seriously.
The whore is there.
I'm not sure what I've done to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio. The only thing I have holding me back is that I have self-respect and dignity.
Pumpcast.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the Pumpcast. I'm Maddie Drosbeck.
And I'm Meg Ruocco.
And Meg, what is the best piece of work gossip that you were ever afforded?
Okay. I once worked at a company that was very small, and it was family owned, and it was run by a bunch of really nice people. During my interview, they mentioned that they, as a family, were very religious. They didn't mention what religion. I assumed it was Christianity because they were a bunch of white people in New Jersey. And like, sure.
Who among us?
And they were like very plain about it, like very forthcoming, where they were like, we're obviously never going to make you, like participate in anything.
Okay.
And I was like, of course, because that would be illegal.
Well, my brain wouldn't have even gone
Wouldn't
there.
have even thought about it.
Like, I'm usually not concerned that my boss is going to make me transfer to their religion.
Right. Like come to church with them or whatever. But I was like, word, like totally. And I kind of like forgot about it as I was working there because I was working remotely as well. So like I was never really like in the office that much. And there was one day where I had to go into the office, and I can't remember like why this happened or if it just happened every day or whatever, but they prayed at the beginning of the day. Like the entire office prayed to the Lord. And I was like, huh. And my one friend there was this 45-year-old man who like he was like the only other non-family member who was like a part of the company. And like in any other circumstance, we never would have crossed paths and or would have like hated each other. But instead it was like me and him and me being like, Chad, come on, get a load of these guys, right? And he was like, I know, sister, let's go. And I was like, hey man, like you got to level with me. Because in the prayer, there were like a few specific things where I was like, this isn't Catholicism and it's not Protestantism. Like, what is this? I was like, you got to level with me. Like, what is this religion that they are? And he took this like big sigh.
I'm scared. Am I scared?
And he goes, and I'm like, I don't want to like out them because they're all like super nice people. They're all super nice too. Like I really enjoyed working with them. But he was like, they are something called Christadelphians.
I have never even heard of this.
I had not either. And he said, don't look it up until you get home. What do the Christadelphians do? I don't know. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah, just wait till the end of the day to research it. And I was like,
right.
Word, totally. And so I went back home and of course Googled it immediately. I think I actually Googled it on the train. Like the minute I left his car, I was like, Christadelphian, Wikipedia, everything, tell me everything, Google. And it seems like it is this like incredibly small sect of Christianity that began, it was kind of like around the time that like Mormonism was taking off and like all of these kind of neo religions, right? Like in the US, they're like, we want to be Christian, but also American individualism, like that kind of vibe. Yeah. And so I was like reading through their Wikipedia page and basically learned that like it's quite cultish.
Yeah.
And I was reading through that and I was like, all right, well, listen, they're paying my rent and they gave me free AirPods for Christmas. So
you know what? There it is.
What the hell? Come on.
What the hell? Let's go, Christadelphians.
Come on, Christadelphians. But it's also so crazy because like it's like that sect exists like in New Jersey.
Right.
And then there's like some other random sect, I want to say in like a really weird rural part of like Ireland or something. And like that is it.
I mean, I feel like it's insane to make your employees pray before work.
For sure.
I feel like maybe that's something we do at home before we go to the office thing.
Certainly.
and not at the office.
And I think everyone was kind of on board because they were like, well, we know that the guy's a nice guy. You know, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, even if they weren't Christadelphians, they were like, I guess we'll pray for the big boss man.
That is so funny.
And I do remember too, because a distinct part of their religion is that they genuinely believe that when you die, you don't go to heaven or hell. You are like in a liminal space until like 1,000 years from now.
Okay.
When Jesus will quite literally return. And then you will be exhumed from the earth. You will rise from the earth and you will party with Jesus for 2,000 years. What happens at the end of those 2,000 years, I'm not entirely sure.
What?
But I remember reading that and being like, fuck, because we're getting deep into the lore here.
Yeah.
But because when I was working there, the boss's father, like the patriarch of the company, passed away quite suddenly. It was very sad.
No.
And I sent the family sympathy flowers because I was like, it seems like the appropriate thing to do. I don't know. And I didn't know what to write in the card because I was like, what do you write your bot? Like, what do I, as the remote social media manager, write in the card to my boss whose like father passed away suddenly? Yeah. And I was like, all right, well, I know that they're super religious. At this time, I didn't know that they were Christadelphians.
Yeah.
And I was like, and what do I know about Christianity? Heaven's real. Yeah. So I wrote in the card, like, take solace in the fact that your father is like in the kingdom of heaven or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And, you know, you can take solace in that.
And Christadelphians aren't even down like that.
Peace out, Meg. Sent that off.
He's
and then
floating in space.
He's waiting.
Just waiting. He's like he's been
cryogenically frozen.
Exactly.
It's him and Walt Disney.
He's just there.
Yes.
And someday they'll party with Jesus for 2,000 years. Like, I'm tired just thinking about it.
No, like, I think about the fact that, like, when I go out on a Friday and Saturday night in a row,
totally,
I'm, like, exhausted. It takes me, like, 2 weeks to recover.
I feel like it took me a full month to recover from my birthday.
Yes.
There's just I don't even want to believe that could be true.
Maybe you don't get tired when it's a Jesus party.
You just keep going.
You keep on
forever.
Rocking. What about you? What's your weird work gossip?
I think the best piece of work gossip, and I'm going to try to make this as general as possible.
Okay.
I worked somewhere where someone got fired for essentially taking a sexy photo at work and posting it on Instagram. And it was like grid posted. They're not like naked, but it was like a sexy photo. Like they had like a bra on, and then they had like these teeny tiny little shorts on, and they were pulling them down at like the crotch area and posing like that, taking like I don't know.
In the office?
At work.
Like in the bathroom?
It was like a mirror selfie of this at work, posted, grid posted. And then they got fired. And that was probably only the second weirdest thing to happen at this job. They got fired for the sexy selfie. There was someone else, though, that didn't get fired for this, by the way. But they had sex at the office.
What? They went Jackson Laura Lee mode?
They fully had sex at the office after hours because we had keys. So
and people found out?
They just admitted to it.
Oh, that is wild. I mean, here's the thing. Sex at the office, it's like certainly a fantasy we've all had. But like it's a fantasy because it's a fantasy.
Yeah. Oh, and also it was like one employee and one like random person. It was like an employee.
It wasn't even two employees.
No, an employee brought someone into the office to have sex in the office.
Oh, that makes it actually so much weirder.
Yeah.
That makes it so much weirder. Like I've worked at places where I'm like, you know, you have a little crush on your coworker and you're like, what if we went into the supply closet and did some crazy stuff? But like, first of all, I've never done that. And second of all, the idea of being like, well, we both have homes, but what if instead you come to my place of work?
What if we did this instead? Yeah, I don't understand either.
Well, here's what I will say. Like, do you know how good you have to be feeling about yourself to take a sexy photo of you at work?
I know.
And then post it on the grid?
I know.
It's so...
It honestly, I remember the picture. It was a great picture.
I bet it was.
It looked great.
I bet it was.
I'm like, I personally wouldn't have fired them for taking a sexy selfie. It's not like they were nude.
Right.
It was like, you know, I mean, is it weird?
For sure.
For sure it's weird.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, who ratted?
Right. Well, who was the rat?
Who was like, look
mean,
at what she posted on Grid?
It might have been Instagram.com. That was the rat.
I mean, it's fucking weird for sure.
Yes.
And let the girls be sexy.
Come on. Let the girls be sexy.
Let the girls be sexy on Instagram.
So, boof. Episode 5. We're at Sir. And Stacey and Katie roll up in the morning to greet Natalie, who has an offering for them. Ooh. She's like, okay, get this, girls. So Guillermo's 45th birthday is coming up. I'm so excited. And I want to do something a little salacious for him. I want to do something kind of crazy. And I would love if you guys did a burlesque routine for your boss, Guillermo.
I personally
Guillermo's wife,
want you guys to get a little nudie, put fucking
I want tassels on your nips.
and I want you to get out there and go ring around the fucking Rosie for that guy.
I want you to shake your fucking moneymaker in front of my
Okay.
husband now. Got it?
I want to hear those titties flapping like cheeks.
I want to hear skin on skin.
Exactly.
Okay? Because I'm French and Guillermo's probably Italian.
Right? And this is just what you have to do if you want to cut your paycheck.
Okay?
If you want to work at Sir.
If you want to work at Sir,
you have to do this.
you have to be naked in front of your boss, Guillermo.
Yeah, and what about it?
What's not clicking?
that was on the list of things that you do here.
When you signed your contract, you didn't see in section A, subsection B,
Naked for Guillermo.
naked for Guillermo whenever he wants.
Crazy request.
So it starts off so insane. Like this show starts off so crazy. And Stacey and Katie are, of course, like, what?
They're like, who, me? But this came about because I guess like a year ago, the girls at Sir used to like go to a burlesque dance class together sometimes
Right.
after work.
Right.
And so Natalie's like, come on, girls, do your little dance. And they're like, what little dance? Like we went to
What
a
are you
couple
talking
burlesque
about?
classes like a year ago. Like I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Also, burlesque. I can't remember if this was like a tweet that I saw recently or something, but it was like a tweet that's like, what's that thing? I'm forgetting the name of it. It's like nerdy stripping. And someone said burlesque.
Yeah, it's theater kid stripping.
It is. It's like the least hot version of stripping.
I
that
love
stripping
it,
could
though.
Be. It's so fun, but it's not.
It's entertainment.
Right.
It's not necessarily meant like you're not supposed to jack off to burlesque.
No.
It's an art form.
And you're also, to my understanding, I don't think it's supposed to be this thing where it's like burlesque is not equivalent to like a lap dance.
No.
But they kind of are making it seem like they're like,
Yeah.
will you give Guillermo a lap
Right,
dance?
yeah, totally.
And Katie and Stacey are like, okay. And of course, it immediately they're like, great, because the instructors are here. And then
Girls.
then a bunch of like Russian women walk in. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, so Katie and Stacey had already said yes to this.
Right.
And then like Melina and Karina and
Alina, Marina, and Karina.
all walk in and they're like, we'll teach you how to be burlesque.
We will teach you how to burlesque.
And they're like,
Okay.
And then like one of the Russian women like walks into the bathroom and then comes back out and her titties are just fully out.
And Stassi's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. She's like, my tits are
My
too
tits
big for
will
that.
not look like that. My nipples are pointing down. The tassels will not be up all perked like hers are.
Yes. And they're like, and they teach them kind of nothing. Katie
Yeah.
and Stacey just like wave fans around. Lisa comes in
Uh-huh.
wearing a lesbian cardigan around her shoulders.
Love,
It
by
has
the
the
way.
lesbian colors on it. Love that. Represent. And she comes in and she's like, what are we doing in here? And she's, of course knows about this entire thing and sees Stacey and Katie and she's like, come on, you got to put a little something into it. And
Yeah.
like starts, and she like rips the fans out of their hands and starts like shaking around.
This is how you be sexy, girls. You're at work being told you have to like basically strip for one of your bosses. Meanwhile, your other boss is like, not good enough. Do it like this instead. And Lisa's like, with the fan, all sexy. And these girls are sitting there like, oh my God, this is a lot. And Lisa calls them prudes.
Yes.
What's happening at this place of employment?
And all of the women are like, well, we're European, so it's how it goes over here. And Katie goes, I'm from Utah.
I'm from Utah. Just so good.
Insane. There's like also a quick aside where I can't remember. I think it's Lisa who says like, oh, Guillermo's going to have a heart attack. He hates surprises.
Why are we doing this?
So why is this happening?
Hey, so why are we throwing him a surprise party?
Sounds like we're throwing Guillermo something that he would hate on his birthday.
Something that he doesn't want. But you know what? Men deserve that. Give men what they don't want on their birthdays.
Just do what you would like to have happen on your birthday and throw it for the man in your life.
I think that's a great idea.
Natalie was onto something with that.
Yeah, you know what? Power to her.
Good for her. Also, I think Natalie Guillermo married reveal. I don't know if that's like ever discussed.
I don't know
before these episodes.
It was definitely like implied.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was maybe it wasn't
maybe in
ever
like episode 1
when she's explaining the dynamics of who the partners are and why they're in business together.
Crazy.
Okay.
So
boof. It's nighttime at Sir, and Sheena and Ariana are here. They're at work. They're chatting, and Sheena's just helping Ariana get acquainted with the space.
Yes.
This whole scene is basically just Sheena in her talking head talking about how much she loves Ariana, and Ariana's got this really cool, chill, hipster vibe that Sheena's just all about.
Right. And then Ariana twerks.
Yeah, she's like being introduced to some of the other servers and bussers and whatnot, and they're twerking at work, and that's kind of it. But the whole scene seems to just serve as a place for Sheena to go, Ariana rocks. She's such a hipster. I love that crazy girl.
She's so crazy. I love her. And like when Ariana's twerking, Peter and another like wait staff guy are just like over in the corner like creepily watching them. And it's like, okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, we've established that Sheena's excited that Ariana's here.
Yes.
Yay.
All right, so boof. We're at Tom and Kristen's apartment.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kristen is picking out what to wear to her passport photo shoot.
Calling it a photo shoot is so inspired.
Well, it's like when I realized that it was for a passport, because the passport part is revealed like after a minute of watching them, it's Stacey and Kristen trying to help Kristen meticulously pick out the perfect outfit and figure all this out.
Right.
I was thinking that this was like okay, this got to be like really important. We've got to have a whole outfit for it, not a photo that is,
middle of the chest up. Yeah.
So I don't know if it's that big of a deal. I feel like if anything, hair and makeup's the thing to focus on there over the outfit.
Right. And they do say they're like, oh, I'm going to go full glam for this.
Yeah.
And they're like picking out a bunch of necklaces and like jewelry. And then Kristen looks up the like passport rules and she's like, oh, no big flashy jewelry because it might offset the flash in the photo.
And Stassi's like, you should go for the outfit that shows more skin because it'll make you look skinnier.
Right.
And I was like, who the fuck cares about looking skinny in a passport photo? Who even sees that besides you?
Kristen says it's the most important photo she'll ever take in her life.
Like, I genuinely... Nobody has seen my passport photo or my license photo unless I myself have shown them.
Yes.
Why would anyone ever need... Like, it really doesn't fucking matter. I have the worst license photo of all goddamn time. And it's so funny because on the New York license, they have that part that's like holographic.
Yes.
They like make a tiny version of your photo and they make it holographic. Mine looks fucking crazy because it's like I don't know. It's like a pixelated version of the photo.
Right.
The photo already looks bad. I look like a fucking thumb in the photo. I went there with no makeup on. I just didn't think about it, to be honest with you.
Because why do you
I didn't care that much.
Right.
But then, holy shit, I look so bad in this fuck-ass holographic thing. I look like Big Ed in the little holographic thing. It's fucked up how I look in that. But I show it to people all the time because I'm like, no, my license photo is fucked up.
It's almost better when a photo is bad.
Right, there's more to talk about. My passport photo is gorgeous, but nobody ever sees that.
And see, I have the reverse situation where my license looks good. My passport photo is crazy because I tried to do the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen prune thing, but instead I just look like I'm like angry.
Yeah.
Angry and like scowling a little bit. And I got it back and I was like, okay, well, I'm just not gonna do that again, I guess.
Well, whatever.
What are you gonna
But like,
do?
who fucking cares?
Apparently Kristen and Stacey do. And they're picking shit out. And Stacey does remark on the fact that she's like, being friends with Kristen is so crazy. Like last week she's storming out of brunch and this week she's having me like style her for her passport photo shoot, which again, stop using these words. Words used to mean something. Style her for a passport photo shoot.
I know.
You are helping her pick out a piece of fabric that will be shown from mid-chest upwards.
Right.
And it's not a photo shoot. You are taking one singular photo
You're just helping her pick out what to wear today.
to the DMV. You're helping her pick out what to wear to the DMV.
I can't deal.
And while they're picking this stuff out, Stacey gets a call from Jax. And Jax is like, hey. And Stacey's like, what's going on? What's up? And he's like, I'm at the hospital.
Which, might I just add, as a little aside here, when Jax calls Stacey, the phone starts ringing and Kristen goes, oh, Jax just texted me.
Yes.
Which seems like maybe nothing, but I see Kristen make like little inserts like this, or she'll be like, oh, Jax is calling me, and Kristen has to be like, oh, well, Jax just texted me.
Like
she
contacted
almost,
me too.
She has to make it known that like there was some direct reach out to her too, and that she is also an important person to Jax.
There's a character that Kristen Wiig used to play on SNL where she would go on Weekend Update and her whole thing was that she would compare herself to the person that she was talking to, where they would be like, oh, well, like, yeah, you know, I'm Colin Jost and I went to Harvard, and she'd be like, yeah, I went to Harvard too, and it was actually really interesting, and it's actually really cool, and actually they made me the president, and actually they made me the dean, and now I run the school, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And like that is what Kristen Doty is giving.
Totally.
Love her.
Why would she do that? Question mark, I wonder.
Question mark, I wonder. So Jax says he's at the hospital. And Stacy's like, why are you at the hospital? And he's like, I have a lump in my chest.
He is so dramatic about this too.
I like
He's
cannot.
like, I rushed myself to the hospital because I have a lump in my chest. And Stacy's like, can men get breast cancer? Someone Google it.
Please. And immediately Kristen and Stassi are Googling this. And Stassi's like, do we think that it's from all of these fucking supplements that he takes?
Yeah, they're like, well, it could be breast cancer. Men can get breast cancer. It could also be a cyst. They need to do some x-rays and figure out what's going on.
Right.
And Stassi and Kristen are sort of like, yeah, what about all these fucking various protein, testosterone, whatever the fuck things that you and all the other guys take
every day?
What do those do to your body? Is it possible
And Jax is
that
like,
perhaps that has something to do with this?
and Jax is like, I don't know, man. I'm dying.
I literally probably have cancer
I
right
probably
now.
have cancer. Probably, definitely, probably.
I
have
definitely
cancer.
probably have cancer right now. So
It's most likely that I definitely, perhaps there's a chance that I 100%, 90%, if I'm thinking about it, and the feeling is that I have cancer.
yeah, my third eye is wide open and I'm looking straight to the future. And in that future, I probably most certainly have cancer.
Yeah, so you should all start feeling pretty bad
Yeah,
for me.
everyone should feel really, really bad for me because I've got cancer in my
Yeah.
left nipple.
And
And it hurts bad.
And Stassi hangs up. They end the call. And Stassi and Kristen are like, damn, feels crazy to be picking out stuff for a passport photo shoot when your friend might have cancer. And then they pause for like 5 seconds.
You know, they have a moment of silence for Jax's potential cancer.
And then they immediately start picking out
Like,
outfits again.
Damn. All right. Anyway, so they're like, that's so hard. That's so hard for him. Well, anyways, Kristen's got to get glam just like she did for her fucking mugshot photo when she got a DUI.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that she reveals the DUI. She's like, yeah, I looked really hot in my DUI.
So, like, I have to get glam just like that for the passport photo. All right, queen.
Okay. So Boof, we're at Sweet Lady Jane, the bakery, and Sheena and Lisa pull up to see Natalie because Sheena's involved, I guess.
I don't understand why Sheena is here for this scene at all.
She has to pick up the birthday cake.
Yeah.
But I have no idea why she would need to be there for them to pick
Right.
out the birthday cake.
Who knows?
But Sheena's really excited to be there because she can look at potential wedding cakes for her and Shay.
Lisa hates this. The second Sheena's like, oh, well, thank God I'm here because we can look at potential wedding cakes. Lisa's like, are you even fucking engaged? She's like, no, but like just to like look and know. Lisa sees this as being like bad luck, like
Yup.
jinxing it, bad
Yup.
juju. She's like, we are not, capital N, not looking at wedding cakes while we're here. And Sheena just keeps ignoring her.
Yeah. She keeps being like, well, yeah, it's not.
Well, yeah, of
look.
course. Yeah, no, it's very casual. Can't wait to look at wedding cakes.
So they're talking to the woman who owns the bakery, and they're like, so we want a birthday cake. Natalie's like, my husband is turning 45, and, you know, we would like love a birthday cake for him. The woman is like, okay, yeah, we've done birthday cakes for men all the time. Like, here is like a pair of shoes, and here is like cool sunglasses, and here's like a motorcycle. And then she's like, and here's a giant pair of tits.
And Natalie's basically immediately like, oh, well, he doesn't go for ones that big. He likes them a little bit more petite. And Lisa's like, we can't feed a party of 50 people off those petite little titties.
Natalie's so me. Oh, you probably don't love like huge tits, right?
Natalie's like, well, like we're married and clearly he doesn't like any of that. So
Right.
we're not going to do that for his birthday cake. We're going to do smaller pair instead. Lisa's like,
Totally.
shut up, Natalie.
Yeah.
Give him the big bazongas to feed a whole family of 5.
Give him the huge naturals for the
Yeah,
his
exactly.
45th birthday. And so they are kind of like locking down the big titty cake. And once they do that, Sheena references at some point once again would love to look at wedding cakes, and
Well-
Lisa's like, no.
Because Sheena kind of goes above Lisa for a second there. Because Lisa's clearly with Natalie, the one who's coordinating this and sort
Yes.
of talking to the woman at the place. They're the one that's paying for this cake. And then at the end of doing the little titty negotiations, Sheena just looks straight at the woman
Yes.
working at the bakery like, oh, can we also look at wedding cakes while we're here? And Lisa's like, no,
No, we can't.
I already told you no.
No. And it's also like, Sheena, if you really want to look at wedding cakes, like, come on your own time. Why do Lisa and Natalie need to be there? Like,
It's also like it is so you're literally not engaged.
right.
Who
What are
gives
you
a-
doing?
Also, like a wedding cake, like who cares? Who cares? I get, maybe I just don't understand it because I've never as a young girl ever thought about a wedding or what it would be like. I've never given a shit. So when people like Sheena are like so infatuated with the idea of weddings, they want to look at hypothetical wedding cakes before they're even engaged. I'm like, aren't you bored?
yeah.
Why is that interesting?
A wedding cake is crazy. Like,
It's so low down on the tier list of what would be exciting.
so low down. Like, I don't even think I saw the cake at like my sister's wedding.
I don't remember the cake of any wedding I've ever gone to ever.
Right.
Who cares?
Who gives a fuck? I do also want to shout out just really quickly Sheena's outfit in this scene because it's iconic.
Yeah, classic Sheen.
She is wearing a loose kind of billowy business polyester button-down top, long sleeve, black skin-tight leggings, and chestnut tall boot Uggs.
Love this crazy girl.
And that's awesome. I just saw that and I was like, that is early aughts.
Sheena Shea on stunting.
Sheena Shea is just like doing her thing, and I love her for that. Okay, so Boof. We're at Jet Rag
Sure.
because Tom and Ariana are going thrifting.
Sure.
They're just doing a lot of like establishing who Ariana is
Yeah.
in this episode to
Definitely.
the other like people in the cast. Where like in the earlier scene where she's at Sir, it's like establishing that Sheena is like, Ariana is my bestie and I love her. Similarly in this scene, Tom is like, Ariana, we have so much fun.
We have all these giggles together.
We get into these crazy, just like random adventures together.
Yeah, you would just never predict what's coming next with Tom and Ariana get together.
And it's thrifting.
They're just going thrifting, and Tom, for whatever reason, is like, I wish I could bottle this smell and take it home.
Right.
Who has ever said that about a thrift store?
Yeah. Literally
Famously
ever.
not the one of, the most best smelling places on earth.
And he once again comments on like, Ariana just has this like crazy dry sense of humor. I love this because everyone in this VPR cast is just commenting on like a person that they are coming across with like more than two brain cells rubbing together. More than two brain cells rubbing together for the first time in their lives. And they're like, she is so dry and quirky.
Yeah.
And it's literally Ariana just being like, oh my God, yeah, should I wear this?
Oh my God.
Crazy.
What if I bought these sunglasses? And they're just like,
all right.
yeah. More of that. And then they briefly talk about Kristen and just sort of the vibes at Sir and like not wanting there to be any conflict or beef, which is just more of what we've already heard.
What this harkens back for me is like being a kid talking to like the popular kids in school every once in a while. And they just look at you and be like, you're like so random.
Oh my God.
No, I know. That's like how it feels. Where they actually like don't really know. They know that they like kind of like your humor, but they don't really know how to like define it or like that they've ever really come across that before. So all they say is like, oh my God, you're like so weird. In like a way that's approving, but also still bullying.
No, there's a shiver up my spine right now.
I'll never forget in like 6th grade when like the popular girls decided that I was like funny enough to be their little jester for like a sleepover. And that was like the entire night was them being like, you are so random. That's like what everyone is doing to Ariana right now.
No. Yeah, it kind of is.
They're kind of
and
like Sheena being like, dance for us.
Dance.
And
She's
Ari's
so
like,
hipster and chill.
And she's like, and to be fair, also Ari's like fully playing into it.
Yeah.
Which is like fine.
Sure.
Why not?
Come on, Queen. Utilize your introduction to the show to the furthest extent.
Right.
Who
and
cares?
it's that like neoliberal era where like every woman had to be like, well, I'm not like other girls. I'm like chill.
Yeah.
And that's what Ariana is giving.
Ariana, I mean, she gets real bad about that. She loves to be the not like other girls girl.
Yes.
And it is pretty insufferable in the early seasons.
Yep.
But it is almost like the show builds it up to be like everyone else sees her as the not like other girls girl.
Right.
And she also sees herself that way. But before she has the chance to say it, the show positions her as being like, this is a girl that's totally unlike all the other girls you've already met on this show.
Right. She's like so laid back.
This one is chill and not into all that girl drama.
Oh, God. Everybody else, bitch. But this girl, she's cool because she's like a dude.
Yeah, exactly. So we go thrifting and we hang out and I complain about my bitch girlfriend to her.
My bitch girlfriend, who I love, and we're having a really good time right now.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go thrifting with a girl that is much cooler to bitch about your bitch girlfriend.
And giggle and laugh with her nonstop, but also immediately go back home to my loving bitch girlfriend who I hate/love this week.
And that's not cheating. That's not cheating.
Don't say that it's cheating. Okay, so boof. We're at Jax's apartment.
Sometimes I forget that he has one of those.
You would think, based on his behavior,
Right.
that he just kind of wanders around like a sim
Right.
at night.
And that's what he deserves. He deserves to be locked in a cage
Yes.
in the basement of a castle somewhere. He doesn't deserve to have a home.
Preferably in chains.
I love talking like this. Like, it's just so funny because truly, like, one of the only times I can truly let loose with my hatred is with Jax Taylor. And
right, like
sometimes it just feels so freeing.
I'm really not like a hater in my day-to-day
No,
life.
to Jax Taylor though, I
100%.
I absolutely am. I hate that man down.
I'm like, if there's one person, if there's like one like group of people that I'm not going to feel bad about, it's like successful white men.
Yeah, come on.
I'll put you down. Like,
This
I
guy
don't
sucks.
I don't give a fuck.
I
You have
actually don't
money
care.
and you're an abuser, you're fine.
Yeah, no, literally no one gives a shit.
No one gives a fuck.
You deserve to be locked in a cage in someone's basement.
Stassi shows up to Jax's apartment
Mm-hmm.
with a cake. God, she's so iconic. With a cake that says, "No more supplements."
Yeah, no more supplements or else you might get cancer, question mark.
Die? I don't
Who knows?
I don't know.
It's sort of, I'm very confused on what he has or doesn't have at this point.
Jax is not amused by this cake. Stassi once again proving that she's too fucking funny for this man.
Yeah, she really is.
And they like go into his apartment and Jax is like very serious. He is not joking about this lump in his chest. And like, to be fair, if anyone else
Totally. If I would have way more sympathy for any other person.
anyone else had a lump in their chest and they were stressed out about it, I would be like, that is really hard.
That is really stressful to not know.
Yeah. And I'll be here with you
Completely.
while you're waiting for these answers. But it's Jax fucking Taylor. And Stassi kind of has the same
Stassi
attitude.
also feels that way. Stassi, I think at the end of the day, she's just like, she has like a sympathy threshold with Jax.
Yes.
Where she can feel bad for him to an extent, but then once he starts to milk it, she's like, you're milking it.
Yes.
I know you're fucking milking it.
And also, the thing is, as Stassi points out, she's like, you take these fucking supplements every
Yeah.
single day. It's like you're doing coke or heroin every single day, and you've been doing it. And Jax is like, it's cool. I've been doing it since high school, which is not a good enough reason.
It's like, surely that shouldn't have any impact on what's happening right now.
And Stassi's like, what's that? And points to a protein shake that Jax is drinking in that moment.
yeah.
And he's like, it's my first one today.
I only had the one.
And she's like, I'm throwing this away.
And she like walks over to his kitchen cabinet and just starts dumping all these powders and
So
pills.
many pills.
And she's yelling at him. But to be honest with you, like, this is her caring.
Yes.
Like, you can, for everything that everyone will say about Stassi, you know, being rude to Jax or not being as sympathetic to his potential cancer scare or whatever it is that's going on, her coming there and being like, get rid of all this shit and throwing it all out, that's her caring about him.
Right.
In her, you know, very passionate, borderline aggressive Stassi Schroeder way.
Right.
But
she's doing it.
that's what she's doing.
And Jax is like, it's not like I'm on drugs. And she's like, this is drugs, Jax.
This is absolutely drugs,
This
Jax.
is drugs. Like,
If this not drugs, what is?
What is drug if not this?
Come on.
What are we talking about, Jax? And of course, Jax starts to get like really pissed off because what he wanted was for Stassi to come over and like hug him and kiss him and for them to have sex because he's dying from cancer in his chest. Instead, Stassi is like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
All of this stuff is making you sick. Help yourself.
Right.
And Jax just wants to like mope.
Yeah. No, he just wanted Stassi to come over and baby him.
Yes.
And that was never going to be what Stassi Schroeder did.
Yeah. Ever. And the fact that he like doesn't know that still just proves that he like literally never understood who Stassi was as a person at all.
Yeah.
And Jax is basically like, I can't believe that you're doing this again. Like, this is just like when you were putting down Kitson and my sweater line. And
Stassi's like, fuck your sweater line. Fuck your non-existent sweater line. She's like, honestly, it's disrespectful because I've actually been working to try to have a career in the fashion industry.
Yeah.
And you just woke up one day and decided you were a sweater designer out of fucking nowhere.
And Jax is like, what do you mean I'm not a sweater designer?
He's like, oh, I get it. So this is all about you now.
And she's like,
I'm not a sweater designer because you are.
And she's like, where are your sketches?
Where
are your
can I
sketches?
see?
Where are they? Where are they in the apartment?
He's like, I'm working on them. Trust, we're working, linking, and building.
He's like, that's why I'm meeting with people.
I told you to watch this space. What the hell? And then eventually this escalates and Stassi leaves. And once she leaves the apartment, Jax is like, you know, it takes a special kind of person to take a health scare like this and turn it into me being a bad person. He's so funny.
God, he's hilarious. He would be so funny in the cage.
He would be
So boof. We're at Stassi's apartment. And this kind of happens in tandem once
Yes.
again with they're loving to do this season where they have like the girls talking over here and the boys talking over here.
Mm-hmm.
Where Stassi and Katie are chatting at Stassi's apartment, and the Toms and Jacks are having a little BBQ at Tom and Katie's apartment.
Uh-huh.
And Stassi is basically like giving the rundown of what's going on with Jax, and that she, you know, they got into this fight. She was like pouring pills and shit down his sink. And Katie, once again, is taking Jax's side.
What else is new?
But we boof over to Katie and Tom's apartment. Sandoval and Schwartz are already there. And I do love this sequence of lines where Tom Schwartz is he's putting on some sort of voice, listing off the things he has for the barbecue. And Jax shows up and he says, "Look what I got for you, man. We're going to go Juicy Lucy's. We got veggie kebabs, corn, mac and chisel. I'm going to go D-step with these nachos. It's going to be spicy." And Jax says, "I got cancer, guys."
That's literally, they're like standing around the stove. Schwartz is like rattling off all the different food he has, and Jax is like, "So I have cancer, everyone." Like, it just could not have come at a worse time. And also, Schwartz and Sandoval don't really give him reaction. They're both kind of like,
They both like pause, and then I think Schwartz is like, "Dibs on his bicycle." Like they're already like dibsing things for when he dies.
Yeah. Because I think they also know that it's like not real.
Right. And
He does not have cancer.
there is a confessional where Sandoval is like, the percentage of Jax actually having cancer is like non-existent.
Right. So we don't even for a split second believe what he's saying. We're just going to assume that he is doing this for the drama.
And Jax is like Charlie Brown moping in the kitchen. He's like, "Say your goodbyes." And they're like, "Okay, let's go have burgers."
I can't.
They like truly don't give a single fuck.
And then Schwartz is like, "Can I look at your cancer? Like, where is it? Can I touch your cancer?" And then Jax is like, "Well, it's a little weird and gay because it's under my nipple." And
Like,
then
okay, so
he
it's-
ultimately still lets him touch it. And it's just like this pocket of fat underneath his nipple that he lets Schwartz squeeze.
It's like, how serious is it? You have cancer, you're dying, but you still don't want to be gay.
You still, hey, no gay thoughts over here, but my buddy Schwartz is allowed to squeeze my nipple.
No homo, I am dying.
No homo. I do have cancer though. So if you ever wanted to touch my nipples, this could be one of your last chances.
No homo, I have cancer. It's so crazy. It's so insane. So back at Stassi's apartment, Katie is like such a Jax defender to the point where I genuinely wish that I had more context for what their specific friendship was like before the show started. Where she's so, every single time she is so quick to defend Jax and to like come to his side, which again, in this context specifically where it's like he might have some sort of serious health scare, I would, you know, be more willing to buy. But the fact that she does it at every turn, I'm like, what was their friendship like before the show started?
Right.
Because I just don't
Why
understand.
are we riding so hard for Jax Taylor?
Right. Exactly. And Katie says, you know, sometimes everybody needs a little kindness, even Jax.
Fine. Okay. Stassi's like, okay, but he's fake and he's a liar, and how can you even believe him?
Right.
And it does somehow go back to him cheating. She's like, he's such a liar, so selfish, can't keep his dick in his pants, and it's my duty to call him out. What do you want me to do?
And Jax is doing his little spiel at Schwartz's. And the advice that the men dole out is once again awesome and really good. And Schwartz offers up, you got to milk that, man.
Yeah, you got to make Stassi feel even more guilty for not catering to your potential cancer.
Right.
Which is not cancer. You just overdid it on the supplements.
Right. Okay. So boof.
We're at
Boof, sir.
We're at Sir. Sheena asks Lisa if she has a minute. because she wants to bring up to Lisa that Danny, one of the other servers, has been spreading rumors that Tom and Ariana are sleeping together, which is a big problem to Sheena because Ariana's her bestie and she knows that that is untrue.
Do you think that Danny was trying to get on the show?
You know, I feel like yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was like no other reason to get involved here.
No. As I was watching it, I was like, why does Danny give a fuck?
Yeah, who cares?
It's like, it doesn't even really seem like she's part of this.
No.
Because she's not.
Also, like, she doesn't even like Kristen.
Right. So why is she involved in any capacity?
Who knows? And Lisa's like, I've had enough. Why would she think that? Why don't you all just have a big fucking orgy and get it over with? So Lisa immediately confronts Danny and she's like, I didn't say that. I said they had weird banter. I'm not like starting rumors that Tom and Ariana are fucking. I just observed that when I saw them together, I thought they had strange banter going on. Like, you know how things get twisted here at the restaurant. Like, it wasn't me.
And it's like, you twisted it.
You absolutely twisted it.
You're the twister.
And while this conversation is happening between Lisa and Danny, Tom Sandoval walks up to the bar and Lisa verifies with him, like, there was no issues with you and Ariana when you worked together at Villa Blanca, correct?
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, we're all good. No issues.
Easy breeze, the two of us.
Yep. And then Kristen walks up
Well,
as well.
And in response to Tom being like, oh, yeah, totally, no issues, Danny's like, well, that's not what I heard.
It's so crazy because it's like Lisa comes up to her and is like, why are you stirring the fucking pot? And Danny's like, I'm not. And then she stirs the pot in front of Lisa.
Right. She's like, I'm not spreading rumors. I just said they had a weird vibe, not that they were fucking. And then she seems to insinuate again that she heard when they were at Villa Blanca that there was some crossing of paths there.
It's just
like,
so.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? And for what? Like, Danny, this is not your business.
Yeah.
So then Kristen also joins the conversation.
Yeah. Kristen like walks by and Lisa starts to be like, keep walking. Don't even stop here. Keep fucking going. You do not need to be involved in this. But Kristen, of course, stops and involves herself.
Which is hilarious too, because it's like Lisa doesn't say that to Tom when he walks up.
Yeah.
But she
Just
says it to Kristen.
Classic.
Like, okay.
Classic.
And Kristen is like, I already fucking know what this is about. Like, Danny, stop spreading rumors. I know that like nothing has happened between Tom and Ariana. Like, he said nothing has happened, so nothing's happened. And she does say another weird little line.
Oh, no, I had to go back and replay it a couple times because I was like, did I miss something? Like, why did she say that?
Right.
And I didn't miss anything. She just like throws this in the middle of this argument where Danny's trying to prove that there was something happening and Kristen's trying to prove that there wasn't something happening. Like, she really...
She throws it out there.
There was no...
Apropos of nothing.
Like, it really is just as absurd in the context of the conversation as it is removed from the context. Like,
right.
I don't know why she said this.
Right. Where she's like, well, like, by that logic, I've slept with Jax.
She's like, so fine, I'm hooking up with Jax Schwartz Peter. And it's like, okay, why did you say that?
Why'd you say that?
Why'd you say that?
Why did you say that, girl?
And in the conversation, it comes off as weird. Like, in the moment, even if I had to wipe my brain, I'm like, why is she saying that? Like, who cares? It's like, we're talking
really
about
strange.
a very specific situation where there's rumors that Tom and Ariana may or may not have fucked because people have seen them getting flirty.
Right.
They're friends.
Right.
And so Kristen makes a comparison there. She tries to. And the first name that she mentions is Jax.
Huh. Okay.
Weird.
And Lisa's like, all right, that's enough. Keep it out of my restaurant. There's customers coming in. And she's like, Kristen, there's no need to even be having this conversation, which is hilarious because Kristen was the last one to join this conversation and Lisa started the conversation.
Right. And she just yells at Tom to start muddling something.
Right.
She's like, Kristen, get out of here. Tom, start muddling something.
Don't you have anything to muddle? Right. Okay. So boof. There's a quick interlude of Lisa and Natalie at a Mercedes-Benz dealership.
Because apparently we need to buy Guillermo a car for his birthday also.
Okay.
When I was watching this, I was like, what are you going to do next year? You're
Right.
like using up all of your birthday ideas in 1 year.
Right.
He gets a boob cake, a surprise party with burlesque dancers, and a new car. Like, what are you're doing too much. This is too many things in 1 year.
And it's 45. It's not even like
It's not
a
even
50.
right. What are we gonna do for 50 if
What
this
are
is what we do
doing
for
50?
45?
What is going on? And they open a car alarm goes off, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay.
It scares Jiggy, and that's the real crime that was committed in this scene.
Jiggy was scared.
So as far as I'm concerned, Natalie's now dead to me. Okay? So boobs.
We're back at Sir. And it's the surprise party for Guillermo.
And Stacey and Katie are getting ready. They're buzzed. They're only like 60% locked in for their burlesque little show they're doing.
They have not practiced
Oh
enough
my
for this
God.
thing.
So they're out in the back getting their makeup done. Everyone has these like crazy makeup and hairdos going on, except for Sheena, because no one told her that this was going to be happening. So she showed up in her typical glam and freshly curled hair, and she's very upset that she's going to have to ruin her beautiful hair and makeup for this crazy costume of theirs.
Which, I'm always on Sheena's side. But her job was to pick up the cake.
Well, to be honest with you, there's that part of it.
To claim that she didn't know
Well,
when her job was to pick up and presumably bring the cake to the restaurant.
my take on this is that Sheena's just upset that she wasn't asked to do the burlesque dance.
Yeah.
So I think that she is being like, I'm not a part of this. I thought you guys were doing the crazy hair and makeup because you guys are doing the performance.
I see.
Like, I think there's a part of Sheena that feels slighted that she, as the performer of Sir,
Right.
was not invited to perform.
That is a very generous and kind read.
That was how
Because-
I was seeing Miss Sheena Shea in that moment.
Because she just repeats, nobody told me this was happening, which is a lie
Yeah,
because we have video evidence
totally.
of you being told that this is going to happen.
Yeah.
So that is confusing to me personally. Okay. And she's complaining about this, whatever. Kristen is like, well, I was told to shut up and put my makeup on. So I did.
So I did, and here I am.
And eventually Sheena gives in and does put on the makeup. And I just want to take a moment for these costumes.
Yeah.
They are, well, the waitresses are wearing glittery thong low back bodysuits.
Incredible.
Low back, high neck thong bodysuits. Sequins up their ass.
Uh-huh.
Hair that is in a braid,
Uh-huh.
then piled into a bun on top of their head.
Uh-huh.
And also, I believe, fake bangs, or was it bouffants
Yeah.
on their head. And their eye makeup, they held a strip of lace over their eyes and then like sprayed black spray makeup over their eyes. So it looks like there's a strip of like lace paint
Yeah.
over their eyes.
Which that's the part I hate the most.
My question is this supposed to be hot?
I mean, the eye lace certainly isn't.
I would argue none of it is.
None of it is, but I think the lace takes it over the edge and makes it very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, they're giving Michelangelo.
You know?
They're giving
Like,
Raphael.
if they didn't do that, it would give something else. I don't,
Maybe.
but I don't.
Yeah.
Like I just think it wouldn't be as like what the fuck is going on? The fucking eye lace really does make it very confusing.
It's incredibly perplexing to the eye. And so everyone is ready for Guillermo's entrance. I do love that before Guillermo walks up, Peter's making an announcement to everybody.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, as you all know, tonight is Guillermo's birthday.
He's like telling people what to do at a surprise party.
And I'm also like, does he not know how to pronounce Guillermo?
No.
Has he never said Guillermo's name out
He
loud
has
before?
never seen... He's never heard it said out loud. He's never seen it and read it off a page. Like, he has no idea.
Who is Guillermo?
Where's the Z?
Where did he get the Z from?
Guillermo.
Guillermo? Who is
Okay.
that?
Oh, so I would have sooner thought that he would be like Guillermo.
Right. Guillermo.
Like, pronounce the L's.
Right.
Instead, we got something else.
Guillermo.
God, he's a vision.
The party is starting.
Alcohol is flowing.
Alcohol is flowing.
Jax is bartending. Girls are flirting with him. And Jax is clearly working hard to try to shoot it down. And even Stacey comments on how he's acting so weird. And she's never seen him less interested in two super hot chicks. And she's like, fuck, like maybe he is really scared he has boob cancer. And like him not flirting with girls is how she feels that she's able to spot that he's actually in emotional turmoil.
It's like the first time she's taking it seriously.
She's like, if he was feeling normal, clearly he'd be flirting with these girls, but he's not even flirting with hot bitches. So clearly he has cancer.
They're like, oh, don't you want some of these?
He's like,
And
I
Jax
can't even
is
enjoy tits right now because my tits have cancer.
Jax is like, I don't want to look at your boobs. I'm thinking about my freaking boobs. I don't want to think about your boobs.
Please put your boobs away. I have to look at this freaking boob cake and all
they're-
these boob dancers in my face. Has anyone considered that I, Jax Taylor, be very triggered by boobs right now?
They're like the freaking Count from Sesame Street, and they're like, count them 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nobody's asked me about my
Titties.
boobs. If you did ask me about my boobs, I would tell you that I maybe have cancer beneath the nipple. Maybe.
And what's even the point?
100%.
So
Probably.
probably 100%. Totally factually, I probably do.
Waiting on the call from the doctor. They're typing it into my chart right now
So
that I maybe do have cancer. So boobs are a soft spot for me today
yeah.
and maybe tomorrow too.
And normally they're a soft spot that I love to touch, but not today.
Not today. Unless your name is Schwartz, and then you are allowed to touch it.
You are allowed to touch my boobs. No homo. Over in another part of the party, Christina is talking to Danny.
Mm-hmm.
And Christina is kind of complaining because I guess she had to cover for like Danny at a shift or something.
Yeah.
And Danny starts blaming Kristen for it.
Yeah, she's like, it's not my fault that we're understaffed and Kristen's an asshole.
Right.
And Kristen overhears her name like a fucking bat signal. She's like, starts like walking her ass over because there's no way Kristen's going to let anyone talk about her without her butting in.
Absolutely not. And Danny immediately is like, Kristen, like, you don't need to be a part of this, whatever. And Kristen is like, okay, well, I just want to say one thing. Stop spreading rumors about my fucking boyfriend.
Danny's like, your relationship is so fucked up and I'm so tired of hearing about it. And Kristen's like, you literally don't hear about it from me. Like, I don't fucking know you, bitch. Like, what are you saying that you're hearing? Rumors? Like, what does that have to fucking do with me? I'm not talking to you about it.
It's like, yeah, like, why are you involving
It
yourself?
honestly
at
is so
all?
weird. I understand why Kristen's close friends are irritated with hearing Kristen
Yes.
complain about Tom all the time. Absolutely 100%.
Yes.
Danny being like, I'm tired of hearing about it when she is not friends with Kristen and Kristen has not talked to her about it. She's
Right.
just like heard rumors about it. She's like, I'm tired of hearing these rumors. It's like, maybe stop gossiping about me then. I don't know
Yeah.
what to tell you.
You're the mill, girl. You're the fucking mill.
Like, this is a man-made, self-made issue.
Yes.
You have 3D printed this conflict right now.
Yes.
And now we're here.
You were pulling yourself up by your gossip bootstraps and like making shit happen for yourself. Lie down. It's
Like,
fine.
if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, queen.
You're all good. And Tom is basically like over by the bar, like bartending, and he's like, I'm not getting involved in that.
Yeah.
And the party kind of continues on. Stacey and Katie are like out in Sur Alley wearing their stupid fucking little top hats. And it's, not hot. I don't know.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know.
You know who they look like? That little fucking frog from Looney Tunes. That's like, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss, my wire. Maybe my heart's on fire.
It's what Guillermo likes.
That's literally what they do for Guillermo. They
Guillermo
do the
is-
Frederick P. Frog dance for Guillermo.
Guillermo's sexually attracted to that fucking frog.
To the frog. And that was Natalie's way of showing that she approved of his weird frog fetish.
Like, fuck, I know my husband wants to fuck this fucking animated frog, so we're just gonna give him the humanized version of that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles style.
Oh my god, it all connects. Turtles, frogs. There's
Oh my
something to
God.
this. This goes all the way to the top. So Guillermo shows up, and as he's walking in and everyone's ready to surprise him, you hear in his little Italian accent go, "I'm not into surprises." And then everyone surprises him.
Surprise! Happy birthday!
Okay. And then they bring out the giant titty cake, which they
Yeah.
made into a corset cake with
Right.
titties.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I wrote down, the note that I wrote down was, and then a million ellipses dance.
They dance.
1 million more ellipses for Guillermo. Period. Sorry, what the fuck is this?
I want to see the full footage of whatever this burlesque show was, because what they showed us was a whole lot of nothing.
And it's also like silent.
Yeah. I'm like,
Could they just not
what
play the
happened?
music because they didn't have the rights to
Right.
it? Because as a viewer, from our perspective, we are watching them silently dance for Guillermo and just kind of
Yeah.
like twirl around with feather fans.
No, I mean, it's nothing. They really did flop.
And Sheena says that performance was terrible. And that's just so awesome to me.
And like, maybe she's telling the truth. Who knows?
It looked bad.
By lack of footage, I would assume it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And that's the editors like scrounging what they do have, which is a whole lot of nothing.
And it's truly just Guillermo sitting there being like, wow. And then like blowing kisses to the girls.
Wow, amazing.
Wow. 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 Wee wah.
That's exactly what's happening to Guillermo.
Because
right
also,
now.
like, how are you supposed to respond to these two young women who work for you? If you're any sort of like normal
Right.
person, you're not going to be like, wow, I'm so fucking bricked up for you girls.
like, my employees are doing a burlesque dance for me.
These women who are
in front of my boob cake and my wife.
these women who are 20 years younger than me.
My wife got me a boob cake and then forced these 22-year-old girls to do a sexy dance for me in front of a crowd. And I'm just sat here in the chair like, fuck.
My chunga's a French wife.
Bene.
But allora, all right. So they go out and surprise him with his Mercedes. Hooray. I do want to comment right now, just a note, Natalie's so sexy.
She is.
Just a moment for Natalie.
So true.
You're beautiful, queen.
Shout out Natalie. Come on the pod.
And I love you, girl. Come on the pod. Come on.
yeah.
It'll be fun.
We'll only say the word capiche a couple times.
Capiche? Lisa gives a little like speech about Guillermo and says that 7 or 8 years ago he was a dishwasher and now he has 2 kids and is married and has a Mercedes.
Yeah. They came into a boatload of money somehow.
Yeah, I was like, how did he accumulate that much wealth in 7 to 8 years? I don't know.
Who knows?
I guess
But
that's
here
none
we
of
are.
my business. Wow. And
Wow.
wow. Wow, burlesque. In my country, we do not do burlesque. The women, they walk around topless.
You do it really good. It's like you really do.
Thank you so much. I like to think that me being Italian has something to do with it, but it doesn't. If you ask my Italian cousins, they're going to be like, she sounds like a fucking idiot.
And I'm like, dude, this is awesome.
That's so good,
This
dude.
is literally incredible. I'm like clapping
You're
along.
Guillermo watching the women do burlesque. Yeah.
Natalie and Lisa run into Jax in the party.
Right.
Natalie's immediately like, hello, I thought you were supposed to be topless. Why is your shirt on? And he's like, yeah, I gotta tell you about that actually. And he goes into his old fucking cancer spiel again.
God. And Lisa's, of course, just eating it all up.
Yeah, she's like, it's probably nothing. Most of the time it's nothing. And he mentions to Lisa, of fucking course he does.
He tattles.
Because he's a rat and a loser.
Yep.
That Stacey hasn't been so nice to him. Which, she doesn't have to.
Stacey's been so mean.
Sorry, Stacey literally does not have to be nice to you. That's your ex-girlfriend. She doesn't even, you're lucky she even still responds to your fucking text messages, brother. Let alone, like, comforts you and wants to, like, actually be by your side while you have this fucking cancer scare.
Stacey's been so
I've had
mean.
enough. Go talk to your boys.
She's been so mean to me.
Good.
I freaking probably definitely have cancer and she's being so freaking mean to me.
So I literally cheated on her a million times and now I have cancer and she's not here for me. Like, what did I even do to deserve this?
I literally flew up in the other room because of the cancer, but I probably definitely have.
I felt it when I ever went and do something bad.
And Guillermo's in the corner like, wow.
Imagine listening to this conversation as like an alien that's come to Earth for the first time.
You drop in on exclusively this portion of the podcast.
You're like, I don't even know what we just said.
I don't either.
Oh, wow, we were.
Wow. Okay.
So because Jax exposed this bit of information to Lisa, all of you say, because she's queen of involving herself in fucking everything, goes to Stacey and is like, Jax is really not feeling good. So if you care about him, you should be nice.
And Stacey's like, I do care about him. I just like,
listen, I don't want him to die.
yeah. And Lisa's like, well, he probably definitely will. So you better do something about it quick.
You better tell him TikTok.
Stacey's like, okay.
And Stacey, she makes a point to be like, well, I wasn't feeling too good last summer, but nobody was going around telling Jax that he needed to be nicer to me.
Yeah.
I understand why, like, there's this frustration with Stacey where she does bring back up Jax's transgressions and the things that he's done wrong. Because she's like, when he is horrible to me,
nobody
there's
cares.
not this like big push for people to be like, come on, see Stacey as like a real person. The conversation when it's the other way around is like, I get it, Stacey's a bitch, but like,
right,
loosen up. But there's always like, there's never, the opposite is never true about Jax.
Right. Jax is so much more evil than Stacey ever has been. And yet he is awarded so much more sympathy.
It's crazy.
From the crowd than Stacey ever is.
Irritating.
Because of fucking misogyny. Stacey's like, okay, yeah, like maybe I was too harsh on Jax. Like I can be the bigger person. I can go and apologize to him. Mm-hmm. So Stacey and Jax go outside into Sir Alley. And Stacey is very straightforward and is like, listen, I'm sorry. It was not my intention to yell at you the other day. I'm sorry that it went that way. I should have just kept my mouth shut. Mm-hmm. And Jax is not giving her the fucking time of day. He's like, okay, yeah, thanks.
Cool. I appreciate it. And he immediately, like, he starts going into his spiel again where he's like, yeah, it's been really hard. I've been using alcohol to numb it. And Stacey has the same reaction that she did before where she's like, well, that's probably not good.
Right.
Like, I don't know that you should be using alcohol right now and drinking a ton when you're having a health scare.
Right. And he's like, well, obviously being healthy wasn't working. And she's like, you weren't being healthy.
We've
established.
We go into the same back and forth again.
Right.
He's like, I don't like your jokes. I don't want to take it right now.
He's like, I can take anything, but just not from you.
Yeah. You really love putting me down. And I just can't do it anymore.
Men
this
are
health
so
scare
sensitive.
No, literally. He's like, this health scare really opened up my eyes to the fact that Stacey does not give me as much sympathy and babying as I would like. So, there. Which I can't emphasize enough. At this point, it's not a health scare.
It is not.
Like, he knows, she knows, we know that this is not cancer.
Right. But he's like, I might still have it.
But it could. The doctors have said that it probably has more to do with the supplements that I'm taking, and they told me not to take them and to throw it all out, but we're still waiting to make sure that it's not cancer.
Sorry, I'm having a cough attack. We're
It's
so
Jax.
close to being done. Oh,
It's Jax. It's
no,
Jax Taylor.
no. Fuck, shit. Is it okay? Is it okay? Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Meg just spilled water on her fucking recording.
Oh god, fuck. What's happening?
I think the spirit of Jax Taylor was trying to strike you down.
I need to cut in like a beep, like censor, please stand by. For that, because that was crazy. Oh my god, this would all never have happened if Jax was in a cage.
It's so true. And the episode basically ends with Jax saying that, you know, this whole thing has made him realize that he just doesn't want Stassi anymore, that this relationship isn't for him.
He gives up.
He gives up, allegedly. And that's the episode.
And that's the freaking episode.
And who knows if Jax will survive to see episode 6.
We don't know.
Only time will tell.
It's the last episode that he's ever in.
Again, I can't emphasize enough that we wouldn't be making these jokes if it was anyone other than Jax Taylor.
And also, like, I think if it did turn out to be like genuinely serious or something and he died.
Right. We wouldn't be making these jokes.
No.
We're making these jokes because we know that it's not serious and we know that it's Jax Taylor.
Yeah.
And he is milking it.
And he's a big fucking baby who milks everything in his life. And I'm dying.
Yeah. So, you know what?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
We're here. Meg's fine.
I'm okay.
We are going to be all good.
My allergies aren't trying to kill me. Slowly but surely, okay?
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Pumpcast Rules.
Yeah, you can follow me at Meg Rocco.
And you can follow me at Maddie Drawspec.
And thanks for all the love recently, guys.
Yeah, come on, pumpers. We love you guys.
We love you so much. We love hanging with you. This is like
So freaking true.
one of my favorite parts of the week.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have so much fun doing this
so
little show.
fun.
Come on.
All right. See you next week.
See ya.